The topic which we choose to discuss today is the democratization process in Malaysia and the role of the democratic system in social development. We are Group 19, and our members are Zhang Boyu, Zhao Shuyang, Xin Xin, and me, He Xiaolu. Let's start now. Since the 1950s and 1960s, Southeast Asian countries established autocratic rule and started the modernization process. During this period, many Southeast Asian countries developed rapidly. Under the autocratic rule of UMO, Malaysia has accumulated a lot of democratic elements and also developed democracy to a very high level. Democratic transformation is the result of a combination of long-term factors. But how? There are two main reasons for Malaysia's democratic transition. The first one is economic development. While bringing huge performance legitimacy to the ruling party, it is also determines the historical destiny of the authority as a transitional form. In general, this is a positive correlation between economic development and political democracy. And the second is the waffling of almost legitimacy. In Malaysia's political transition in 2018, as a representative of Malays, almost internal reasons lead to the loss of legitimacy among Malays. As a ruling group, it gradually evolved from a bureaucratic group as a powerful interest group because the conservative forces for change were hindered. UMO gradually lost its legitimacy among all Malaysians.
The 2008 general election further reflected people's persistent pursuit of democracy. Different political cultures gave people more power to think about the power of democracy and how to balance authority and democracy. The air financial crisis that broke out in 1997 triggered social unrest and the ruling party split and the opposition parties rose. In the 12th national general election held on March 8, 2008, the National Front, centered on UMNO, won only 140 of the 222 parliamentary seats, which was nearly 27 percentage points lower than the previous election, which was 1969, lost two-thirds of the seats for the first time since. This change is also evident in local elections. Opposition parties have won 5 of the country's 30 state governments, which means that nearly half of the country's local governments have undergone party and the government changes. The election basically changed the balance of the power between political parties. This result shows that important bills can only be passed with the approval of the opposition party and the National Front. Certain restrictions by the local government controlled by the 5 opposition groups. The 2008 general election was regarded as a watershed between the autocratic and the democratic politics in Malaysia.
Hello, Doctor. I'm Xin Xin. My student number is 208822. Throughout the democratization process in Malaysia, it has experienced 3 stages. They are democracy, authority, and democracy. During the autocratic rule, Malaysia didn't sacrifice democracy for the establishment of authority, and didn't it lose its lack of authority over the country because of the exercise of democracy. The development of democracy has cultivated and developed democracy within the full-time system and democratic country. Malaysia's democratic transition process is smooth and gentle, and the level of development of the former democratic politics has improved under the legal compromise. One of the reasons for Malaysia's higher modernity is that it has replaced colonial power with a national power and has returned many of political system established by UK and has not overthrown it like other emerging countries.
Although Malaysia is under a democratic transition, it is not completely transitioned. There are still many problems. Lack of integration within political group, frequent changes of political leadership, the deterioration of the interpolitical ecology, coupled with the fact that political parties are not yet mature enough, and the political continue to exist. Therefore, Malaysia faces many challenges after the democratic transition. So, for many countries in transition today, Malaysia has good reference value, such as cultivating the accumulation of democratic political factors in the process of political development to improve the level of democracy, taking a gradual and appropriate road of democratic transformation, and modern multi-ethnic countries in democracy. In the process of transformation, we must attach great importance to internal national political issues. That's all. Thank you for watching.